Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they lost Game 2 in a close one. Sometimes a random bounce can make the difference, but they're looking to take matters into their own hands tonight. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is
sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, he should be in for a... Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. The Clippers also changing it up. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Livingston comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Watson in for Paul. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Pierce out there with Griffin. Then it's Watson. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Clippers lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a word from Chris. Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy. Both teams will make substitutions. And so that brings...
Yes, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Freak comes in for Curry, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Freak is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Spates in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Now, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the ball. And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Paul kicks to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Redick's got 11 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Plenty of space. Good, he hits the jump shot. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thompson passes to Freak. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. This is to Crawford. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Freak. And nothing but air on that one.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got his third basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Griffin a screen on Thompson. And it's Paul penetrating Griffin. Crawford, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Crawford's got 9 points in the quarter.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
On, here we go. Crawford all alone.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Warriors trail by 16. And Thompson kicks to Freak. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And they've edged in front.
Thanks, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That's move soft.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, Game 3 a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
You good? I'm good. Time to ball. You ready to go get that W? Of course, I'm always ready. Let's do this. Let's do it. Right.
Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Killough. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's all about the... Five seconds left in the first quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Anthony Morrow. Griffin is out there with Pierce. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Blake. Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad, Tommy, in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Watson out there with Livingston. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
He kicks it to Watson. Picked by Griffin. Watson's shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Freak dishes to Bayless. Down low, here's Spates. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Warriors have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one falls for Spates. The clock runs out.
Kevin, I've got...
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. But that's just one thing we've done right. By no means have we been flawless. And don't worry too much about our tempo this half. We'll take what the defense gives us, whether it's on the break or on the half-court set. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
Okay, fans, put your hands together. And we're back to the action here in this round. Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morrow's checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Freak is out there with Curry, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Morrow, no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Paul kicks to Pierce. They set the pick. Los Angeles with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Freak. T right on him. Curry passes to Freak. Paul with the steal. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Andre Iguodala. Freak's checked in for Klay Thompson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Curry. The Clippers also making some changes. Griffin comes in for Pierce. And it's Livingston in for Anthony Morrow. Taking a look at Los Angeles. J.J. Redick is out there with Griffin. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pierce. Here is Watson. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead.
Ugly. Ugly.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Blake Griffin. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq,